I just got started. Hi. Hello, everybody. There's already 4 people here. Hi. Okay, we got a request already, even before starting, to do some self-help. So I've got some self-help books, which is great because I never get requests. No. That's awesome. I love that. The Hive AZ, let me make you a mod real quick if I can. Hold on. Let me do that. And then we're going to do some self-help. So hello. No, I'm not in a blanket. I'm actually in like the giant Snuggie thing that Michelle got me. I don't know how to make you a mod, Michelle. I'll make you a mod next time for sure. But it's freezing out here in the little side room, and I need to be warm. Otherwise, this is never going to work. So I am wearing a giant Snuggie because it is so cold. Welcome in, everybody. For those of you who are new, hello, my name is Gabrielle. Everything that I sell tonight, everything that I make, all goes towards paying off my student loans, which are currently in like the 100,000 area. So everything you buy goes towards paying off my loans. I really appreciate it. If you have any requests, leave them in the chat. I go by genre. So if you have like fantasy, sci-fi, whatever, let me know. If you look in the auction, I actually was productive and I put some pictures of no, I said 100K, not 800K. I put some pictures of books in certain genre. You can see Fantasy Shelf 1, you can see Fantasy Shelf 2. I've got Stephen King in its own section. So if you see anything specific, just tell me the book title and what shelf they were in, and I can pull them for you and run them. The prices listed there are not always the prices they go for. I just had to pick a price to start with. But yeah, so if you guys see anything you like, let me know. And let me pull some of the self-help books real quick. So entertain yourselves. The Hive AZ is my mother. She has her own thrift store, or her own whatnot show, where she sells plus size clothing every Monday, and it's always chaotic but super fun. So yeah, let's see. Kind of self-help. Sorry, I'm pulling out for the self-help books that I have. They're all kind of buried in the back. Some of them are more, let's see. Some of them are more like how to get a husband, which I'm like, that's not exactly self-help, but I'll show them just in case. Here we go. We've got this one. We've got this one. This one. I've got a couple. Sorry, I'm off camera currently. Let me show the ones I have, and then we can get started. So the first one I have is called Mastering Your Inner Mean Girl, the No BS Guide to Silencing Your Inner Critic and Becoming Wildly Wealthy, Fabulously Healthy, and Bursting with Love. This is by Melissa Ambrosini. It's got some wear on it. It does have some, like, someone pre-loved it a little bit. But this is definitely seems like it'd be a good self-help book. You can see some tarot in the back. So this one will go for $3. If anybody's interested, if you would like me to run this one, let me know. That's Mastering Your Inner Mean Girl, or Mastering Your Mean Girl. Sorry, not Your Inner Mean Girl. There's this one. So let me pull that one. We also have How to Age Without Getting Old, the steps you can take today to stay young for the rest of your life. How to master your, I don't mean mastering my inner mean girl. That's for like if you're mean to yourself. I'm just mean to other people. That's not the same thing. This one's How to Age Without Getting Old, the steps you can take today to stay young for the rest of your life. This is about I should enjoy all the years we have. Let's see, no matter how young you are right now, I think it's important to think about your latter years. Let me encourage you to look forward to them and believe that even though life will be different when you are older, it can still be very, very good. I don't want to expect my body and mind to break down at a certain age because that's what the experts predict. Yeah, I'm doing some oh my God, sorry. I'm doing some self-help right now. We had a self-help request, but I have tons of nonfiction too. So I can go through and show you some nonfiction next. Have I read this one? No, I have not read this one. This one is one I have not read, but seems interesting. So, How to Age Without Getting Old, Joyce Myers. This one would also go for 3. It's in really nice condition, no like major wear or tear. It just has like a couple nicks from just being on the shelf. So, anybody wants this one, let me know. I'm in a Snuggie. Yeah, I'm in a giant Snuggie because it's freezing out here. We also have A Cup of Comfort for Women. Celebrate the boundless spirit of womanhood with a cup of comfort for women, the 3rd book in the best-selling Cup of Comfort series. This one's going to go for 2 stories that celebrate the strength and grace of womanhood. Kind of a self-help, kind of just like an uplifting story type book. So if any of you are interested in this one would go for, what did I say, 2? We'll say 2. Let's say it goes for $2. So there we go with that one. You're too funny, but comfy for sure. Yes, absolutely. My hands are freezing, so I have them inside like I'm a little child. And this thing goes down to my knees, so it looks like I'm wearing a dress. It is cold out here. And I had the heater on, but then it started smelling like gasoline, and I was like, I don't feel like dying. So we're not going to do that. Okay, let me see. We have a couple other self-help, and then the rest of them are just kind of more like how to find a husband, how to marry someone, etc., etc. So let me go ahead and look at these. Does anybody like the chicken soup series? I have a million of the chicken soup series. The chicken soup for the soul, I'm pretty sure I have like 20 of them. Let me see. Oh, let's see here. Ooh, this is a self-help one. It's called That Was the Jam When I Was a Teen. I know. Do you want to see? I know you're the one who was asking me for like the self-help personal advice ones. Do you want me to show you some of the chicken soup ones too? I have literally, I think there's like 13 or 14 of them. I have a whole collection going. Sure. Okay, let me show this one. This one's called Dancing with Tigers. It says, oh, I picked this one because it's got a review from the guy who came up with the chicken soup thing. It's set by Jack Canfield. He says, this book has changed lives. So Dancing with Tigers by Janet E. Lapp, PhD. It's a down-to-earth, common-sense guide on how to make significant personal changes in your life, how to help move to the next level. Unlike many self-help guides these days, this book was written by an experienced clinical psychologist who not only writes clearly and coherently, but uses myth and story to create a compelling experience for the reader. This sounds really good, actually. Like, if I didn't have a million other books that I needed to read, I would absolutely read this book too. But this one would also go for 3. So if you would like me to run this one, let me know. I can run that. Run that for you, Crystal. You got it. So hello, everyone. So I figured out how to stream this to YouTube, by the way. So this is also apparently on my YouTube channel streaming. So we'll see what that does. I don't know what that does, how it helps. Yeah, apparently. So you guys can make a YouTube channel, The Hive, because I feel like that would be hilarious. But yeah, so apparently this is streaming to my YouTube channel. I don't know what that does. It's doing something, and it's there. So if there's anybody watching on that and wondering what the heck this is, hello, I'm live from Whatnot. I am trying to sell these books that I have that I no longer need, and anything I sell goes to paying off my student loans. So if anybody's watching there, and I don't know if you can buy from YouTube. I don't know if it lets you buy as well. Anyway, oh God, what did I do? Hold on. Here we go. All right, it's running. They updated Whatnot. I don't know why, but it's running right now. Okay, Dancing with Tigers. You got it. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, The Hive, you guys should make a YouTube channel, and then you could sell more things on YouTube. So there's that. That'd be hilarious. And you guys would get clipped a ton because, thank you, Crystal, because all the craziness that happens in your show. So, okay, let me show some of the chicken soup I have. So here's some of them. In this, we have chicken soup for the unsinkable soul. So I don't know if that would kind of, with outstanding stories of overcoming emotional hardship, losing a loved one, physical challenges, financial obstacles, or illness or disease, life changes. Chicken soup for the teenage soul. Chicken soup, a bowl of chicken soup for the soul. So this is like the very first one to ever come out. Chicken soup for the chicken soup to inspire a woman's soul. That might be kind of self-helpy for those of you guys who were looking for self-helpy type ones. Chicken soup for the single soul. And what's this last one? Chicken soup. Chicken soup for the soul. I can't believe my dog did that. All these chicken soups will be going for $3 a piece, or if you want to buy some in a bundle, let me know and I will bundle them for you for cheaper. But this is the first collection of chicken soups that I have. I have a lot of chicken soup, as you can tell. I feel like I just kind of jumped in and started selling. How was everybody's holiday? How was Christmas? How was New Year's? All of that. Okay. A second helping of Chicken Soup for the Soul, the second official book. Chicken Soup for the Soul cookbook. This is all recipes from various stories in the Chicken Soup series. Hey, CKE, how was mine was really good. It was really fun. And I know Crystal and the Hive, both you guys were with me, so we had a great one all together. I'm glad yours was good though, CKE. What did you get up to? And yours too. That's so exciting. Mama Thrift 619. Are you in San Diego? You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but is that like 619 San Diego area code? Okay, yeah. The Hive, Crystal and my mom are both based in San Diego too, and I'm from San Diego. So that's how I recognized it. I was like, 619. That's funny. Okay. Chicken soup for the Latter-day Saint soul. Chicken soup for the women's soul again, second one. Chicken soup for the soul, 101 stories to open heart and rekindle the spirit. And a fifth portion of chicken soup for the soul. This is before they started getting specific with it, and making like specific. Hey, this one's gonna be all about dogs, or this one's gonna be all about whatever. All right, and then we got two more chicken soup for the soul. We've got chicken soup for the couple's soul and chicken soup for the mother's soul. So we've got those two there. All right, and I think that's officially all the chicken soup. So that's like at least 16. So, Mama Thrifts, let me show you a couple more. And then did we still have a request for nonfiction as well? Chicken soup for the women's soul? Okay. Let me run that for you. I'm surprised you don't want the dog one too, Crystal. What with all the craziness that you have for all right, women's and dog. Okay, you got it. We'll go ahead and give you a bundle deal, you know? Let's do that. Oh, she didn't see that one. Mastering your inner mean girl. The No BS Guide to Silencing Your Inner Critic, Becoming Wildly Wealthy, Fabulously Healthy, and Bursting with Love. That's this one too. So, oh, fine. You got it. Oh, all right. And dog and mean girl. All of them together. All right. Let's just say. Oh, Goodwill is insane. I refuse to go to Goodwill anymore because their prices are crazy. Usually I try to keep my prices in 2, 3, like the highest I want to go is 6 for selling books. And when I go to Goodwill, no matter what books I get, it has to be 6, just because like every book there now is almost like $4. It's insane. Okay. Yeah, for books it's crazy. Yeah. And then not even for clothes now, like I just would shop at I would just shop at Goodwill. And like now I don't even want to shop there for clothes. I asked her if she read it and she said it was for people that are mean to themselves. She's just mean to others. I did say that. I'm in search for 101 essays and fear is my homeboy. Okay. I don't think I have either of those, but let me take a look real fast. Let's see. What is this one? How to live in your right dogs. When you find yourself in the belly of a whale, that's one. How to write your novels. Odd Girl Out. Let's see. I think, let me take one more look. Oh, here's one. There's one. Sorry, I'm like on the floor, which is why you guys can't see me currently. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, okay. Here's some more self-help. All right. Oh. Okay. So we've got a couple more self-help and then we've got some dating ones. So first things first, stop checking your likes. Make me a mod. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna make you a mod. Ugh, this is so annoying. I hate having to do this. Create poll, multi-task, add coupons, end show. Oh, here you go. Mention them in chat. Allow to moderate. Yes. Okay, you should be allowed to moderate now. Okay, stop checking your likes. Shake off the need for approval and have an incredible life. There's this one. This one would go for 2 if anybody's interested. It's basically about how to be free from the inner workings of needing internet likes, essentially, and how to stop basing your worth on everybody else that you see, everybody else's social media. So if you're interested in this one, let me know. $2. Stop checking your likes and how to live an incredible life. We've also got 100 small comforts, wise and witty words to lift the spirit. Any parenting books? I do have a couple parenting books. Let me show you these ones here. Let me know if anybody's interested in those. Actually, here, you take a look at these ones for those of you who are interested in the self-help. Take a look here. Let me see if I can bring it closer. And sorry, we're going on a journey together. Okay. Hello from Alaska. Hi. Hi. That's so cool. How is the weather over there? And let me grab the parenting books real fast. I wish there was like a voice to text action because I would love to hear what you guys are saying when I'm not actually within range to see and hear. But I cannot, unfortunately. Okay, I have, let's see here. That's it in terms of parenting books. All right, if anybody's interested in any of those books that I have currently in focus, let me know. Those are also the rest of my like self-help / I don't know, dating assistance books, I guess you could say. Yesterday was 20 below. Oh, that's too cold. I'm in like this outdoor patio room. We call them the Arizona rooms out here. And it's just like an enclosed room. And I am freezing. And it's like 40 degrees, maybe. I feel like it's 40, but it's like probably closer to like 55. I'm freezing. I'm wearing this super insulated thing. It's cold. So I look like I'm ready for Alaska, but I'm not. I'm just a baby in the cold. All right. 1. We've got this is not like a parenting book, but it's about parents. It's called My Mom's the Best Mom, compiled and illustrated by Stuart Hample. It's just a cute little like book to say why my mom is the best, and it has like different little like annotations from children, which is cute. I have a ton of Star Wars books. I have a request for mother books or like parenting books. And then I have a request, I think, for nonfiction, if my nonfiction request reader is still here. But as soon as I'm done, if I don't get a confirmation for nonfiction, I will show you my Star Wars. Also, if you go into my auction, if you click on the little like house looking thing and then you go into auctions, I think I have a shelf called sci-fi. You can look at the sci-fi there, and I think some of my Star Wars ones are pictured, so you can take a look there too. And let me know if you're interested in any of them. Okay, My Mom's the Best Mom. This one would go for like $1 if anybody wants this one. So there's that. I also have What to Expect the First Year, 3rd edition, America's best-selling parenting series. So there we go there. It's What to Expect the First Year, and looks like it's like almost brand new. This one will probably go for closer to 4 just because it's so big. Oh, you got a 15-month-old? Ah, that's okay. I know this is like kind of a little over 15 months, right? Or kind of a little under. It's like, just barely out of range. Okay, 7 things every mom needs to know about building a complete daughter. Hold on. 7 things every mom needs to know about building a complete daughter, and then it's called She Calls Me Daddy. So I don't know if it's about solid advice. Oh, solid advice for your daughter's dad. So basically how to go with helping how to have the dad raise the baby, I guess. I don't know. I don't have children. You have boys. Okay, see, so that wouldn't be helpful. All right, let me see. I thought I had a lot more parenting type books, but maybe not. You have a 15-month-old. Would you be interested in children's books? Because I have a couple children's books. That's okay if I don't think I have any more parenting books. Let me see here. No, I don't. But if you're interested in like children's books, let me know, because I do have a pile of children's books. While you think that over, I'm going to show my Star Wars books I have. So I have, let me scoot these guys on over. All right, I've got a collection for Star Wars. I have a bunch of these ones. These are all $2 each. So we've got Star Wars X-Wing, The Cryptos Trap, Star Wars Legacy of the Force, Bloodlines, Star Wars Young Jedi Knights, Lightsabers, and Star Wars Republic Commando 000. So we've got these Star Wars books, if anybody's interested. These ones would all be $2 each. Because they definitely are a little bit more wear and tear. And if you want more than one, I will do a bundle for these. So let me know if you are interested in any of those. And then I also have one more that's actually new. I just got it today. It is oh, there we go. Sorry, I don't want my computer to fall. Star Wars, The Courtship of Princess Leia. This one would go for 4. It's brand new condition. No writing. Let me double check to make sure. No writing, no anything. It's like still brand new. So if anybody's interested in this one, Star Wars, The Courtship of Princess Leia. And it's written by Dave Wolverton. I don't know who that is. So anybody wants any of the Star Wars books I just showed, let me know. Honestly, if someone buys these 4, I will give you these. How much for the Leia book? I would do 3 for this if you're interested. $3 for this, and then if you want to buy these, I will give these to you for $1 a piece. I've had these for so long. Collections by Art sold for the Leia or sold for these ones. or both. I will give you all of these. If you get all of these, yes, take them from me, please. I just want to get rid of them. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $7 is going to be your total. I'm just going to name it under Star Wars bundle. Yeah, I don't know if you know Collections by Art, but Collections by Art is great. Someone, The Hive, can you tag him and tell him I finally got rid of the Star Wars books he made me get? He would harass me so much, not in a bad way, but he was just like, where is the Star Wars books? Where are all my Star Wars books? And then I would get all these Star Wars books, and then he's like, oh, I have all those. I'm like, oh my goodness, Art, you are the bane of my existence. You are so welcome. I'm just glad someone likes them and is going to like enjoy reading them. That's like my biggest thing is I want to make sure that people enjoy what they get. They, you know, are like these going, as long as these are going somewhere that somebody likes and like to someone who will actually love reading them, I'm excited about it. So, um, I see you saying I'm talking about him. That might pull him in. I don't know if he's live though. Hopefully not. Okay. I do have some Stephen King. PJ, I made an announcement. You weren't here for it though, I don't think. I have like in the auction, you can see I have a shelf that says Stephen King now. So you can look there. And then I also have a new one. I haven't had a chance to add it there. Okay, the Star Wars collection is now running. So let me know if you need me to rerun it. Sorry, it took me a second to get it all on. I need to find a better place for my computer. Okay. So let me show the Stephen King I have, and then I have that, if you go in my auction, you should see a shelf that says Stephen King shelf, and you could check out there too. But thank you so much. Oh, and it's your first purchase from me. Thank you so much. Just so you know, everybody who purchases gets entered into a giveaway at the end of the night. I run the giveaway and we spin this wheel and we see who wins. Sorry, I get distracted by chat halfway through. I know. I was adding them all in, and then unfortunately it did not. I only added in like sci-fi, fantasy, but I have a million other ones. I have my like autobiography, I've got fiction, I've got nonfiction, I've got a whole bunch of stuff I need to add in too. So I like having that though, because it's nice for when I get like requests and people are like, oh, what this do you have? What this do you have? It's like, oh, check out that shelf and let me know if you like anything. But yes, I finally got around to starting to do that. So now I just need to clone that into my next show and I can add the rest of the pictures and it'll be great. Okay, the new Stephen King I didn't get a chance to add yet is this one. Stephen King's Cell, which you can tell this was written a while ago because look at that cell phone. Look how vintage that is right there. That's like the original flip phone. It's a big hardback one too, and it looks really nice. It's just got his whole face on the cover. You know, so I always I have a love-hate relationship with that because it's like, oh, cool, that's the author. And then it's like, oh, I have no idea what this book is about. I do have some history, yeah. It's in my pictures that I have not yet posted, but I will show you some history. So PJ, if you saw the Stephen King shelf, this is the only one not in there, is Cell, which I've never heard of, but it looks really nice. So let me go ahead and let me know if you want me to run any of the Stephen King. Let me put his up here. This is brand new, and I will get some history for you. Okay, I'm so glad I'm getting requests for ones that I don't normally get requests for, and it makes me really excited because I don't ever get a chance to show these ones, and they're really good, you know? Okay, sorry, I'm out of range for a second because I have to grab the history ones I have, which are down at the very bottom, of course. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Okay, we got this one. Got this one. let's see here. This one. This one. Ooh, this one's a good one. Okay, here are some more history ones. Okay, let me go. All right, so some of them are more like political history, and then I have one that's just kind of like, I don't know if it's just pictures through time or what, but it's about Princess Diana, the People's Princess. It does have like a stain right here. I feel like I might be able to get that off, but because it does have that, I would put this one for 2. So Princess Diana, the People's Princess, what it is it's just, I think, a short thing of like Princess Diana from her beginning, like from her early life all the way to her life with royalty, going through and like describing all these pictures, her life being married up until like all the service work she did, volunteer work, stuff like that, all the way up until I think her death and like the last couple pictures they had of her. Oh, and her funeral, of course. So that is this one, Diana, if you're interested in the Queen's like history of like, I don't know, the royals, I guess. Diana and Charles, early life, the Queen's Princess, or the what is it, the People's Princess. So this one, that would be this one. It would go for 2 if anybody's interested in the Diana story. Collections by Art, you missed me talking about you. Basically, I was saying that you were the reason I had a bunch of Star Wars and someone finally got rid of them. I know, I've been traveling and I've been busy and it's hard to do like shows when I'm traveling because it's not like I can bring all my books with me. So anyway, but I know I've been popping into the shows and I've been saying hi. So I saw you were nice to Crystal one day. That was cool. I have American Values by Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Lessons I Learned from My Family. So it's kind of talking about like the Kennedys, and it's from Robert Kennedy and just like his life and their story. So I know it's not quite history, it's more like a biography, but it's kind of in there. So Robert Kennedy Jr., American Values. This one would go for 4 just because it is a big hardback book in nice condition. So let me know if anybody's interested in that. It hurts so much. I saw you being nice to Crystal one day. It can't have hurt that bad. You gotta have been a little bit nice. Also, did you know you could stream to YouTube? Apparently I'm doing that. I don't know how well it looks. I don't know if it's turning out at all, but that's what I'm doing. It's happening. He's coming around, exactly. All right. We've also got License to Kill, Hired Guns in the War on Terror. Absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, let me know if you're interested in any of them. If you are, just hit tell me run. If you're like, oh, I like that book, but I don't know if it's worth that price, let me know because I'm very flexible. My goal is to sell the books because everything I sell gets paid towards my student loans. And so anything helps. So that's kind of just the goal here. But yeah, if you want to bundle anything too, I'll do bundle deals. I'll do whatever. So if you like any of the books I'm showing, let me know. Anyway, License to Kill, Hired Guns in the War on Terror. What is this? It does. Okay, so this one would be a little bit cheaper. What do I? Oh, so I graduated in 2016. I have a degree in communication disorders and Spanish, and I work as a speech language pathology assistant. So I'm just paying off the loans that I have from studying. I work as a speech therapist. And I help people. Right now I'm in home health. So I go to people's houses every day. I do speech therapy with them and work with them for about, an hour, 2 hours, depending on what they get prescribed. And yeah, it's fun. I love it. I love my job. I just don't love the loans. I don't love the loans that come with them. Says he's going to be, Art, that's a big resolution to make. I'm still talking about books. Hi. So this one does have a writing in it. So I would probably go for 2 as well. So licensed to kill, hired guns in the war on terror. If I was live on YouTube, all that sentence probably got me banned because they're very picky about that. What is this one? I don't know if this is real. Like, is this like fiction or nonfiction? Hold on, let me see. I feel like this is fiction. Let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to figure it out. Oh yeah, it's a novel. So I'm assuming that means it's fiction. Yeah, this book is a work of fiction. Okay, never mind. Hold on. I start my master's next month. Oh, that's exciting! Oh, congrats! What are you going for? What's your master's going to be in? I also have This Blazing World by Siri Hustvedt. This is about, let's see, Siri Hustvedt tells the provocative story of the artist Harriet Burden. After years of watching her work ignored by critics, Harriet conducts an experiment, recruiting 3 men to present her creations as their own. But when those shows succeed and Burden steps forward to reveal herself, the third man betrays her. Oh, I'm sorry. I think this got mixed in with my history. I don't think this is actually a historical one. Nice. Oh, Sticks Boy, hello. I am live. It's been a while. It has been a while. I know. I am back in town, and I'm back. And I'm having another show on Tuesday. So not only am I back, but I'm having another show this week. Tuesday's gonna be all nonfiction. Everything nonfiction is going to be shown on Tuesday. So I'm really just jumping right back in. But that's cool. What do you want to do with mastery in human services? Okay, I think this is a thriller. Sorry, it is. I'll just finish it. He and Burden find themselves in a charged and dangerous game that ends with the man's bizarre death. So, sorry, this is not history. This just is a mystery that got thrown in. But there's that one. You too. How's everything been with you? How was Christmas and everything else? Oh yeah, I heard you sent me a shirt. Thank you for the shirt. I haven't gotten it yet because my mom hasn't come out to visit me and I haven't gone to San Diego, but I'm very excited. I heard it's The Doors and that makes me super happy because I do know who The Doors are. My mom was like, do you even know who they are? I do, I promise. Oh, we got snow. Oh, I couldn't do that. I'm in this giant Snuggie thing and it's 45 degrees. So, okay. Last history one, I think. Unless I come across another one, but I think this is the last actual history, unless you're looking like biography. I would like to work with my fellow veterans or as an outreach coordinator or women's. Oh, nice. That's an awesome career path. Good luck with you. And hopefully your master's goes well. I know that's a hard field to work in. Okay, this one comes with a free bookmark from, oh, it's just the Song of America. So speaking of, together we are building a better lives for America's disabled veterans. Look at that. I think this is a sign for you, Ask Spaniel Mommy. I think Ask Spaniel Mommy. I don't know if I said that right. I think this might be a sign that this book is for you. So this is by Brian Kilmeade and Don Yeager, which is the New York Times bestselling authors of George Washington's Secret Six. This is Thomas Jefferson and the Tripoli Pirates, the forgotten war that changed American history. Really nice condition. It's like almost brand new. It'll include the bookmark, which is a sign, if anything. This is, I don't know what this is about. It's a little known story about how newly independent nation was challenged by 4 powers and what happened when America's 3rd president decided to stand up to intimidation. So seems really nice. It's in really good condition. Maybe like a little shelfware on the bottom. You can see like it raised a little bit, but not crazy. Is Art Nemesis still here? I think he might be, unless he abandoned me. He shows up and then he gives me a hard time when I leave, and then he leaves. So, Tolkien books. I don't have any Tolkien books, but I will keep an eye out for you, Sticks. That will be added to my list that I always look for. Anyway, this one would go for 4. It's in really, really nice condition, which is why, if you would like me to run it, let me know. And yeah, looks really cool. It seems really interesting because I've never even heard of this war. Not that like American history is taught that well in schools, but I've never heard of this one, and it seems like it'd be a really interesting story to read about. So I'm looking for Tolkien books, not the trilogy proper. It's The Hobbit. Yeah, I will keep an eye out for you, Sticks. Okay, let me see. I don't think I have any more history. Maybe. Oh, I do. Hold on. I have Matterhorn, a novel of the Vietnam War. This is a big book. It is in really nice condition. It does not have any writing in it that I can see, and because it's a little bit bigger, this would be closer to 5. It's in really nice condition. It is a story of the Vietnam War. It is about, let's see, I don't know if this is a true story, if this is like a novel or like based on a real story. Let me see here. Let me see if it says. The characters, units, and events in the novel are fictional, so it's a historical fiction. But it seems really interesting. It's talking about like a unit and their I don't know. Let me see. Let me take a quick look. It's about the unit and their company and how they're ordered to abandon an area and embark on a dangerous mission to severe a crucial North Vietnamese supply line. Basically just like a mission in the Vietnam War from what I can tell. So if anybody's interested in this one, let me know. Very nice, big book, good condition, $5. Welcome in, thank you. You know what I didn't get is my Dutch Bros. I did not get my Dutch Bros tonight, and so I'm very thirsty. And I wish I had Dutch Bros, but I don't. All right, let's see. I don't think. Oh, this one is an actual history book. Please, someone should buy it because I don't think anybody else will. Okay, I think that's it. It's the last one I have that's historical. Lucky the Pizza Dog, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever. I also haven't been on in forever, so that might be why. Okay, Tom Brokaw, An Album of Memories, Personal Histories from the Greatest Generation. So I think it is history comes alive and is preserved in people's own words through stories, reflection, and memorabilia of World War II, and through photographs and timelines that commemorate important dates and events. An Army Air Corps veteran who enlisted in 1941, a Black nurse tells of her encounter with wartime segregation, and other members of the Greatest Generation describe their war in historic episodes as well as their lives on the home front. So, read the Matterhorn for your dad. He may want to buy it. Okay, I will. But this is this one, an album of memories. Sounds like it's a lot of like World War II era, like Greatest Generation era. So if you are interested in this book, let me know. This one would go for $4. Very big too. It's like a nice like coffee table book. It does have like a little tear right here, but that's pretty much it. Like no writing on the inside, no torn pages, nothing other than that tiny little tear. There have been quite a few people popping into shows asking for manga. I've only had like one person ask for manga, and they bought my only manga book I had, and I have never had anybody ask for manga ever again. I recently picked up 4 boxes. Oh, that's why. Yeah, no, I know nothing about manga. I also have 4 full boxes of books as well, and have no idea what to do with them. Tom was Desert Storm era reporter. Oh, is that who this was? Okay. Yeah, I don't read a lot of like American history books. I'll read like history of pirates and true crime and that kind of stuff, but I don't read a lot of like or historical fiction. I don't read a lot of like true history. Okay, read the Matterhorn for your dad. Okay, let me pick that back up real fast. Okay, Matterhorn. In the sweltering mountains of South Vietnam, a young lieutenant is flown to an isolated, anonymous hill between Laos and the DMZ, where a company of Marines is building a fire support base. It is his first date in the jungle. I don't need to read. I lived it. You lived the manga life? I don't know if that's a good life to live. I don't know if I'd want to live that life. Or you lived the Greatest Generation life. From the moment his feet hit the mud, his senses are assaulted by a chaotic swirl of monsoon, rain, and fog, screeching radios and bulldozers, and the stench of almost 200 men who are some combination of sick, exhausted, filthy, sodden, and scared out of their minds. He has no idea if he's up to this. So begins the extraordinary story of Second Lieutenant Wayno Mellis and his comrades in Bravo Company. The year is 1969, and Mellis, a reservist with an Ivy League education and a chip on his shoulder, has been assigned to lead a rifle platoon of 40 Marines, most of whom are teenagers. That is a lot. I'm not gonna read the full thing because it's like another 20 pages, but thank you for showing me your books. As for the Star Wars books, if you get any more, let me know if you can. I absolutely will. I have a couple more Star Wars books coming, and so I will let you know when I get them in for sure. They're just on the way because I got them when I was visiting family, and I wasn't able to bring them back with me because I would have had to like check 3 bags, and I was not going to do that. But I will let you know. So thank you so much for coming in and buying out my Star Wars books. I'm excited about that. And we're going to run the Matterhorn book. Oh, good. Although it makes me think of Disneyland. Thank you. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy the Star Wars books too. And your name will still be in the drawing as well at the end of the show. I see, Sticks Boy. I got you. Okay, Matterhorn. Let's do this. Confirm. I don't like the new uploading finished aspect that Whatnot does when you list an auction thing. It's running right now. I'm not a huge fan of that, but okay. Any other books, you guys? Anybody else interested in anything I have for sale? Any other books people want to see? Any genres? Should I just start? I think if not, I might have to just go ahead. Thank you, Hive. I think I might just have to go ahead and like go through maybe the new books. If nobody else has any specific requests. For those of you who are my nonfiction lovers, I will be doing a nonfiction show. What do you have in romance? Ooh, I can look at some romance. For my nonfiction lovers, I will be doing a nonfiction show Tuesday night. I think that might be a new thing I'm doing, maybe, is if I have a lot of nonfiction, I'm going to try and show them in a separate show. Because I know they sometimes get requested, but sometimes not. So, CKE Edwards, what do you have in romance? I think I might have a new romance. Let me check for you. But I will show you my romance. Let's see. Ooh, let me move these out of the way. Look at this is a cool new book I got. I got the Page Boy by Elliot Page. The memoir that he just came out with. So there's that one. That's kind of a cool one. I know it's not a romance one, but I just saw it and I was like, oh, hey, I also got this. It's going in my biography section. All right, let me check. Okay, the first one I have is part of a series. Lyra, welcome in. It's it's a signed edition though, which is really cool, which is why I grabbed it. It's part of the what is the series called? The Lux series. Happy New Year! How was your New Year and Christmas and all of that? Okay, but this is part of the Lux series. This is book 3, I think. It's called The Brightest Night, and it's signed too. It's signed by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I don't know anything about the Lux series except for that it is like a romance one. And Styx is definitely posing his best on the front of this cover right here, as you can see. Okay, return to the world of Lux with this steamy, shocking 3rd installment of the Origin series. Let's see. It's kind of like a dystopian. I don't know. I've never read the series. I think it's dystopian. He is the darkest star. She is the burning shadow. And together they will bring about the brightest night. Looking sultry. Yes, looking very sultry. So this is The Brightest Night, an Origin novel. Again, I have no idea what it's about because I haven't read the series, but it is signed by Jennifer L. Armentrout. So anybody's interested in this, let me know. I want to, oh God, I almost knocked over everything. That would have been awful. I wonder if like, oh yeah, if you know people who want this book, let me know because I have it and I don't know anything about it. I just grabbed it because I know people have been asking me about Armentrout. So that kind of goes in steamy romance. Now, let's see. I thought I picked up another romance today. Sorry, let me step out of frame real fast. Ugh. I have to move over here really quick. Okay. Let me grab my romance really fast. Oh. Okay. Coming back. Oh, here we go. It's a signed edition. Yeah, it is a signed edition. So if anybody knows what, if you need me to show it again, let me know. Okay, romance. I have for $3. I will give you the first 3 books in the 50 Shades series. Oh wait, maybe it's just the first 2 books? I thought I had the first 3 books. I think she's at work, but I tagged her. Let me see it. The 50 Shades? What do you want to see? The Armentrout one or the 50 Shades one? If you want 50 Shades, I can show you the 50 Shades too. Oh, I do have all 3. The signed Armentrout. Okay. Signed Armentrout is book 3 in the Origin series, I guess. Lux. It is The Brightest Night by Jennifer L. Armentrout. It is a signed copy. Is she like a big author? I've never seen her before in my life. I don't know. Everybody's really excited about it. How much? I'll go for like, it's a kind of a bigger hardback. It does have like a little thing here. She is, I'm like out of the loop entirely on her. I'll go for $6 on this one. If anybody's interested in this, if you want me to run it. 10, run? Okay. Yeah, I will run it for $10, Art, if you would like me to. Brightest Night. Signed. Okay. Brightest Night signed. Art is just so nice. I'm like, here I am, just like, I don't know, how much should I run this for? I don't know if it's good. And he's just like, $10, do it. I'm like, all right, I will take your word, Art. Signed Armentrout. Yeah. I didn't know she was a big deal. Yeah, I've got The Brightest Night right here, number 3 in the series, and it's signed. I don't know if it's good. I've never heard of her in my life. I know people have been asking for her. This is the first one I've ever found, but apparently she's really good. So I'm glad people know about her, and I'm glad Art is getting it. It is running for you, Art, if you would like it. If not, anyone, I don't know if Art's just messing with me again. Oh, he's going for it. Yay. Yeah, no, that's so funny because I just saw it. I'm like, it's a signed book. I'll grab it. Why not? I'm glad it's good though. Is this like her only series or is there other books? Thank you, Art. Is there other books that I know? I could see that. He's probably gonna resell. It's probably like such a good deal, and he's probably gonna resell it like way more than I should have. But that's fine. I just take it. Just take it. It's fine. There are other series. What other books does she like? Are they all kind of like steamy, like romance ones? Because that's, I mean, I don't know anything. That's just kind of what it seemed like kind of like a dystopian romance. Romantic. Oh, from Blood and Ash. Oh, I know that's okay. I've gotten through part of that. I had to do it as an audiobook. And so, yeah. The minute you said that, I'm like, oh, I know who that is. I've listened to the audiobook and, yeah, let me step out of the way. You can screenshot it. Is that good art? It's not my favorite, but it's pretty good. Yeah, audiobooks don't work well for me because I read really, really fast. And audiobooks are almost too slow. And so like I end up zoning out and not paying attention. So I haven't gotten through it yet. But so I've been like kind of like, oh, I should find like a physical copy or like an ebook of it or something. But audiobooks make me sleepy. Yeah, me too. And then sometimes I can't get into it because I'm like, this sounds ridiculous. So, okay. You give out, yeah, he does give out really nice giveaways. So, all right. I think we had a romance request. I had that one. I'm glad that was like the most exciting find of the day. I'm super excited that everybody liked that one. I'm gonna keep an eye out for her now. So yeah, anyway, $3 you can have the first 3 of 50 Shades. For the love of God, someone buy these from me. I'm sick of them. I don't want them anymore. I know, he's still Art Nemesis. Yeah, he's everybody. He's like the villain. He's gonna be the villain origin story for everybody on Whatnot. Like, it won't be because we're like tired of Whatnot crashing. It'll be because Art is just constantly there. Yeah, I know. You could be his little sidekick. You could be his little sidekick because you're the only one he's like actually nice to. He's nice. I asked romance. You did. Okay. I've got 50 Shades, $3 for the whole series. If you'd like this one, CKE, let me know. I also have this really fun, like, oh, I do have, I know this was also a pretty popular author, and so I tried to grab more of hers. I've got Laura Lee. I've got Maverick here, and I've got Blackjack as well. So these ones as well, these will both go, they're really nice, like they're brand new Target edition. So if you're interested in these ones, I don't know what they're about. Let me just hold this up. You can kind of take a look if you're interested with this one. These are both standalones. These ones are both, let me make sure. Yeah, these are both standalones. This is kind of like a James Bondsy type one where it's like the main character is a James Bondsy male lead, and then his I don't know, what are they called, partner is like the Black Widow of the whole God, I can't speak tonight. This is what happens when I don't get Dutch Bros. His partner's like the Black Widow of the agency. So there's this one. They're both standalone from what I could tell. If you want, they would be $4 each, or I do a deal with 2 for $7. So if you would like these, let me know. If anybody else is interested as well, let me know. I've got the Laura Lees. I know that they're pretty good. I know, I don't think this one's Maverick. I don't think this is like the same universe because it's got the Elite Ops again, but it's not the same person. I don't think this is a series. Bundle? Okay, I'll bundle both of these for you. 2 for $7. You are getting a great deal. Laura Lee bundle. Okay. There we go. Confirm. Okay, yeah. See, that's what I thought too, because I was reading, I'm like, wait, this one's Elite Ops, and then it said the other one was Elite Ops 2, but they're all standalone, but different stories in the same premise. Gotcha. Do they ever have like crossover? Like, do they ever do like, oh, this person is mentioned in this book and they have their own book? Or yeah, each is a different character. Yeah. So honestly, that works sometimes too. When they do it well, I love those. Okay, bye. Thanks for dropping in. I'm so glad to see you and actually get to talk to you a little bit. Have a good night, and I will see you on Tuesday for sure. Thank you, CKE Edwards. I'm so glad. I hope you enjoy these ones. Let me put these to the side. Let's see here. I also have, what else do I have here? I am. Oh, yeah. So there's some more people in here. I'm doing a nonfiction only show on Tuesday. I'm getting all my nonfiction out of the way. So biography. I'm going to do like whatever random, like I've got books about how to make coffee, cookbooks, everything that could be classified under nonfiction is going to be sold on Tuesday. All that's going to be $2 starts, probably not going to go higher than 4. Unless it's like I have one book on coral aquariums that's like massive. So unless you want the coral aquariums book, I know the real world. Ugh, gosh, as if we don't get enough of that already. But yeah, I was like, well, today was the first day in such a long time that I've gotten a nonfiction request, and I was like, God, I want to like get rid of these nonfiction books and like have them go out into the world so I can get more stuff. But I also, don't get requested for them, so I'm having its own show. So I figure I'm gonna do that until I go through all my nonfiction stuff, and then maybe I'll just go and trade them in for other stuff. So I know. Let's get lost in dystopia and fantasy. Oh, you guys, I also was productive today and I took a couple pictures. So I now have my fantasy shelves and my sci-fi shelves are in the auction. You can look through. If you see any fantasy you like, let me know. And I can run any of the fantasy books that are there for you. I think I have a Stephen King shelf too, just because people have asked me so much for Stephen King. I'm like, he gets his own shelf. So dystopia is great. It's like, thank you. I'm so glad. I've been talking about doing that and I finally had time to do it. I was like, it's new year, new whatnot strategy is going to happen. So I'm glad people are enjoying it. Okay. This is like, I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is like an arc or if this is just like different, like this had it. So this was inside. It's like from the publisher. I think it's just like something that was included with the book, like advertising the publishing company and then the other books that come with in that publishing company. But it's called They by, it's like this weird like hardcover-esque book. They by Kay Dick. McNally Editions number 4. Set amid the rolling hills and sandy beaches of coastal Sussex, this disquieting novel depicts an English in which bland conformity and cultural amnesia are the terrifying order of the day. Oh, speaking of dystopia, this definitely sounds by dystopia. Written by Kay Dick. Yeah, you heard me, Art. Violent gangs roam the country, destroying artworks and literature and brutalizing those who resist the purge. As the menacing they creep ever closer, a loosely connected band of dissidents attempts to evade the chilling mobs, but it's only a matter of time until their luck runs out. This sounds so good. Hold on a second. It's a queer English masterpiece, according to Hilton ALS, and strong stuff, beautifully written to make a man look behind him in fear and dread when walking down a leafy lane. So, crap, I was on silent once more. What does that mean? Once more, please. Oh, haha. Nice try. My mother's in this show, Art. Be nice to me. It sounds super creepy. So, but I mean, people were talking about dystopian. So if you guys like summoned it from the abyss, because this wasn't even like this wasn't supposed to be in the romance section. It just appeared there. Like I definitely was looking through romance books, and all of a sudden this was here. So I feel like now I want it out of my house. So you guys should claim it with the energy you were bringing forth in the world. This is gonna go for 2. It sounds really, really good. And I feel like it'd be like a terrifying Doctor Who episode. Especially because it's set in England, or Sussex, which, yeah, that's in England. So, The Hive, you just got redlined. No, I really think it was coming for one of you guys. It's so funny. The Hive just got redlined and she's the mod, but it says maybe because Dick was mentioned. Oh, maybe because it thought it was in the romance. Oh, that's hilarious. Look at my mom having jokes. That's hilarious. So anyway, I volunteer Ponka as tribute. Listen, you know what? Maybe we should just give away this book, and then whoever gets it just takes it. Just take it away. Get it out of here. Honestly, yeah, let's do that because it feels haunted. It feels like now we're just gonna do that. The secret, really though, the Dick was coming through. Kayla Dick was like, oh, or K Dick, whoever this is, was like, oh yeah, no, you can have it. Okay. They creepy book. Quantity 1, shipping profile is like not a lot. Confirm. We're just gonna run that as a giveaway. You guys can take it. One person has entered. 2 people. Okay. All right. 2 people. Nobody else wants the creepy, creepy they book that just was summoned out of the romance section. God, is this like sophisticated, curious, hard to shock, the decadent takes a refined pleasure in the many varieties of human nature, even as its most extreme. Even like the publishing company sounds creepy. Okay. 5 people. All right. You 5 people really want to be haunted. You were like the people who were like really into The Shape of Water when it came out, weren't you? I'm gonna give it like another like 5 seconds. At 4:15, I'll draw the winner. One of you guys, but even the cover, I know, look at that. The ominous they, you could feel one. And even like if you, because it's like in bullet, right? And it's just like, looks like a horror novel right there. What if you send it out and the next show you find, if I did that, or if I found it again somewhere after I send it out, I would have to move. I think that's the only option. If I make everyone a mod, oh my god, you guys all want to be mods now? All right, I'm drawing the winner. Let's see who gets blessed with the creepy dick story. Laura Presley, 69. Okay, well, were you in here? Do you know what this is about? Do you know what you're getting? I hope you do. You have won the thing. I'm super excited. It's not in my house anymore. You get to keep it now. So have fun with that. All right, that's done. Probably probably someone. No idea. Okay. This was a book. It was in my romance section. It shouldn't have been in my romance section. It's about bland conformity and cultural amnesia are the terrifying order of the day. Violent gangs roam the country, destroying artworks and literature and brutalizing those who resist the purge. As the menacing they creep ever closer, a loosely connected band of dissidents attempts to evade the chilling mobs, but it's only a matter of time until their luck runs out. So I want it gone from my house, which is why we ran a giveaway, and now it's yours. So enjoy. And we were all laughing for a while and making fun of it because the author's name is K Dick because we're all 12. And we were like, Dick, because it's romance. And now it's like, it's creepy. I don't want it. So congratulations. I hope you enjoy it. Please show up again at a future show so that we know the book didn't kill you or something. You didn't get served any curses because of it, and let us know what it's like. I hope you enjoy it. Good. Then this is perfect. Going to a perfect home. All right. We had a request from romance. That's kind of what we're still going for. If anybody has any other requests, let me know. I don't even know if CKE is still in here. We just got so off track. My brain is forever in the gutter. Yeah, it really is. I blame my mother. She was the one who made the dick joke in the first place. So, you are okay. Welcome. We also have Hard Pressed. Hard Pressed is the highly anticipated. It's a sequel. It's the second book of the Hacker series that began with Hardwired. Blake and Erica face threats that put both their love and their lives on the line. So apparently, it's a hacker book. It's by Meredith Wild. It is apparently she's ready to start this new chapter in her life, determined not to let anything come between her and Blake, even if that means giving Blake back some control of some of the control he craves in and out of the bedroom. But when demons from her past threaten their future, Erica makes a decision that could change their lives forever. It is spicy. It is very spicy, but I like the Victorian fade to black on the cover. That's kind of pretty. So if you're interested, it would be $2. I can run it for you. Let me know. If you're not, then we can move on. But I've never read the Hacker series, so I don't know what it's about really. Run! You got it, Art. You know what? You take as much spice as you need in life. Art does like the spice. Although he refused to buy the one with my favorite man on it, the blind pink or whatever it was. And, you know, he was like my mascot for a little while. And someone else ended up buying him, unfortunately, because I liked having him in the background. But, okay. Uploading finished. It is running. Running now. Hard Pressed, the Hacker series. Art, we knew you all liked the spice. You tried to fight it for so long, but now we know for sure that you just love spice. It's okay. You tried to hide it behind your Star Wars, but you know, I'm sure there's some Star Wars fanfic somewhere for you in the world. Yay, thank you, Art. You're getting like a good deal. You got the other one too. That was like a heavy spice book. How are you turning into the spice channel? We also have like a Victorian romance, like a Bridgerton style. Victoria Alexander, Secrets of a Proper Lady, right here. Let's see. Lady Cordelia Bannister cannot marry a man she has not chosen herself, no matter what her father says. So she pretends to be her own companion, decides to seek out information about her soon-to-be intended by meeting with his secretary, but she doesn't know the truth. The man she can't resist is really her intended. Okay, so she ends up falling for a guy who she ends up really being engaged to, even though she doesn't know she's engaged to him. Sounds cute. Each finds each other completely irresistible, but when they uncover their mutual mistaken identities, Daniel and Cordelia must make the most important choice of all. So, Victoria Alexander, Secrets of a Proper Lady. Oh, look at that spicy cover right there. I know it does work out, right? It's like, oh, there's like no angst in this. You guys both fell for a person that you're actually supposed to be with, but look at that. So spicy. Art, you wanna add this to your pile? I don't know if it's like spicy, but that's definitely like a noir cover, you know. Let me see. Let's see. I don't know. Pass. I don't know if there's any spice in here, if it's more like a traditional romance one, you know, without the spice. Not that that really exists anymore, but that is the other one I have for romance. And then I don't really have any others for romance. So, let me see. Besides the 50 Shades, which again, I can't entice anybody for $3 for the 50. Art, you don't want to have this for a giveaway? You don't want to give this away? If anybody's interested, they're going to be like right here watching and waiting for someone to love them. Okay. You'll burn it. Oh, no. All right. Sorry, my nose is running because it's freezing out here. I know they're gonna be truly the ones that stay with me forever. They've been on this shelf ever since I started selling. Okay. Does anybody have any requests? Any concerns? I won't take any complaints because I just don't do that to me. I know. Unless they want to complain about them, because that's also an option. I have like a whole box that I haven't even opened yet. Do you guys want to explore this new box with me? We can see what's in it together. Yes? Okay. Well, the first thing, hold on, let's see. Let's look at the box, shall we? This is box 1. Oh, my computer's going to slide off the table. Hold on. There we go. Oh, look at the box. What's in the box? This is box 1 of 1, 2, 3 I have, and they increase in size. So we're going to put this on the floor because there's no room here anymore. And we're going to see what's inside. I have no idea. Okay, I know, it's crazy. I have a Song of Achilles apparently, but it looks like someone ate the cover and so they laminated it. Is this the same author who wrote the Circe one? Madeline Miller? She wrote Circe too, right? Yeah, okay. I haven't read this one, but poor Song of Achilles. It looks like someone's dog got a hold of it and they were just like, nah, we're gonna fix it, and just made their own cover. That's great. I kind of feel bad even selling this book. Does anybody want this book for $1? $1 for a poor Song of Achilles? He's been through some stuff. Poor guy. Poor guy here. I guess he'll just, you know what? He could be the new mascot, I guess. If anybody does want him, he's $1. He's right here. Poor little thing. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get a couple out and then put them on the table so I don't have to keep that thing down. All right. I know. He needs to go through some therapy, find himself, something like that. I feel like I have some of these books. Okay, I definitely have some of these. So we've got With No One as Witness. I now have two copies of With No One as Witness. So this one actually might be going to my little free library. If anybody does want With No One as Witness, which is Elizabeth George, it's like a thriller serial killer novel. It goes for $2. And if you want it, let me know. What are the odds I pick up a book that I already have? Like how? And this one looks like it's been much more well loved than this one. This one looks brand new. So since I already have that, I'm gonna put this in because I have a little free library where I live. So I'm just gonna go add it to the little free library. Okay. Ooh, The Deep End of the Ocean. Right here. I know it is fun. That's where I like any of the books that I have here that I'm like, oh, no one's really been into them. I should probably take 50 Shades to it. And like, I've shown them and people aren't into them, or they're like really, I open a box and they're like really, really worn. I, just go and take them to the Little Free Library. I should take the Song of Achilles to Little Free Library. I just kind of, I don't know if he'll last out there. He's already been through so much. I have some I need to go add if I can remember where I saw it. I know there's an app. There's an app you can download. If you look up Little Free Library, it's like a blue circle with a house looking thing on it. And if you just let it see your location, it'll show you all the Little Free Libraries in your area. Yeah, I love that app. That's where I go to because like sometimes I'll go and I'll be like, oh, it's like me and two other people are all just switching the books in our area. So I go and I find some and I'll like do them while I'm working. Yeah, you're welcome. I love that app. I think it's such a great idea. They're always so far away. I know. I drive a lot for work, and sometimes that happens with me too, where I'll try and find one and it's like, oh, it's like 12 miles away. It's super far. But if you live in a house or a condo, I think you could just start your own. Or even like in an apartment, if you're on the ground floor, just like get a box or like a little, I don't know, like wooden box thing, and you could just be like, here, it's a Little Free Library. But yeah, my dad is great. He made one for Christmas for me a couple years ago, and it's been through so much. It's been through monsoons and so much weather and the blistering heat, and it's lasted for so long. It's finally kind of starting to fall apart a little bit, but it's like still standing. It's still doing a great job. So I love it. I think there's such a great idea. Okay, we've got The Deep End of the Ocean. I feel like I have this book too. Yeah. Is this based on a true story? Hold on. This might be based on a true story. No, it's a work of fiction. Okay, it just sounds familiar. About a brother who takes his eye off his little brother and he ends up disappearing, and there's a like national manhunt, and it's at the beach, and they all have to figure out where the little brother is, and it tells like from that moment into years into the future kind of like what happens and how it affects their lives. So I've heard of this one. I've never read it, but I've heard of this one before. So this will go for 4. It's a nice one. It looks brand new. Very nice. It's going to go added to my fiction section. if no one else is interested. Okay. Oh, I have them right here. The Private Lives of Garden Birds. How dare someone write about their private lives? This looks cute. What is this? It's just about bird watching, and it's talking about birds and like this guy who watches birds and the people who interact with them. That's so cute. I love that. It takes us deeper into familiar territory, offering little known yet fascinating details about a collection of common bird species. Each chapter is a journey of understanding, and the destination is a greater knowledge and enjoyment of these beloved backyard and garden birds. So if you have a gardener in their life, they may enjoy it. If anybody wants me to run it for $3, let me know. Oh, my cat just ran away because he was trying to get me to open the door for him, and I didn't. He was very mad about that. Ooh, a novel of romantic suspense for the romance people. Oh, it has someone's address on here and like where they live, so I'm assuming this was probably at an estate sale. It's called The Lost Island by Phyllis A. Whitney. He is a monster. I know. You should see him. I was up last night and he wouldn't let me read in peace because he wanted food. I'm like, it is 2 a.m. You are not eating right now. This is a novel of romantic suspense. Doesn't say what the novel is about. Let's see. When Lacey returned to Hampton Island, she found herself again swept up in her love for Giles and threatened by the overwhelming conflicts that followed. Ooh, all right. Sounds like there's a lot of conflict in this. It sounds like it's very like historical too. Like it's definitely an older type novel. Also, look at this lighthouse. It's like suspended in midair. Like I know that's the roof right there for the house, but it looks like it's suspended. It doesn't look like it's actually not financially, architecturally sound. So that just bothers me. All right, that would go for 2 if anybody's interested in that. It does, right? I get it. It's a white house and the white roof, but it blends into the sky, and it doesn't look like they like built something there. So it's like leaning. It looks like a snail. All right, that'll be going for $2. Ooh, what is this? I don't know. I don't know what this is. This is called Prince Charles, the Sustainable Prince. Who will rule the New World Order? It sounds like an Illuminati book. I don't know if I trust this. Let's see here. What? Okay, hold on. Let's read this together, guys. Prince Charles, you know Prince Charles, is the most important contemporary torchbearer for reviving the Roman Empire. He may be heralding in, quote, the New World Order in a different way than most think. You heard. That's exactly what it said. The combination of very powerful corporations in partnership with government provides a concept not studied before. That's literally every government ever. I don't understand what. This book is written to bring an awareness of a man who has been a major mover and shaker behind the scenes and who is now attracting global interest as a result of his partnership with the United Nations and World Bank. With the recent tragic death of Diana, the spotlight has been transferred back to Charles. Okay. This sounds like they paid her to write it. It sounds like they're like, we need a positive spin. We need a positive spin on Prince Charles. I know, it's even funnier because of that. Like he's going to be the new age political Napoleon Bonaparte. No, this is very old, and it makes it even funnier because they were trying to reset his image. Okay, hold on. I haven't even read the best part yet. While he has been portrayed as a daft anti-hero type, the author believes this negative portrayal belies the political future for this heir to the oldest and most powerful throne in the world. This is even funnier. This should be a comedy. This is hilarious. This needs to be an opening sketch for somebody. Because none of that was true. I know. I'm wondering if it is. Hold on a second. Let me see. Hold on. Someone look up, does the Royal Crown own Earthstone Publishing Limited? Like, I know they're in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, but like, do they have ties there monetarily? Oh, oh no. They call Diana the unfulfilled princess? Oh no. Okay, hold on. It's going to make a lot more sense. Hold on a second. 3 years ago this week, the Lord asked me to go to the United Nations Conference on Population and Development in Cairo, Egypt. I feel like that sentence explains a lot about where this book is coming from. No offense to people who believe the Lord speaks to them, but also, like, come on. At the time, I had no knowledge of who the participants were or what they were doing in the world. All I knew was that they were peacemakers. What is going to Cairo have to do with this book? Oh my God. The intro is like 4 pages. Okay. And it's also like, look at this. It's like bold, 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 regular font, bold, 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 regular font. I don't understand why some of it's in bold and some of it's not. Wow, they're like really trash talking Princess Diana here. I observed the deep loneliness and lack of meaning in her life as she used her beauty to gain any attention she could get. What is this? This is like, the person is so delusional. In Diana's search to assuage her deep need for the love of her husband was giving for someone else, she took lovers whom she hoped would I'm sorry. So it's her fault that, like, this book really needs, it's her fault her husband was cheating on her. So, and when they divorced and she started dating someone else, that's also her fault. I don't understand. Now they're talking about Gaia, the goddess of Mother Earth. This book is wild. This book does need therapy. Does anybody want to read this madness for $2? Can someone, like, part of me is like, maybe I should read this and just like see what it is. But like, also, I don't know if I could get through it. If someone wants to rage read this, they could for $2. Let me know if you're interested in some rage reading. Sometimes I'll do that. I'll rage read books and make notes. My ex decided to give me a book my ex's dad decided to give me a book, which I don't mind, but the book was like all about why women are wrong. And I just tore it apart in the notes. And for that Christmas, before we broke up, I was going to wrap it and give it back to him and have him read my notes. But I didn't do that because we broke up, which was honestly probably the better option anyway. But this book also needs some therapy. So I don't know what to do with this because I don't want to sell it. I don't think anybody's going to buy it. And I don't want to put it in a library because I don't think it belongs there. I think it's just going to go into the void and we'll see what happens. Okay. Let's do, God, now I'm kind of nervous to go through the rest of these books. What else is in here? Mind Field by William Deverell. A psychological time bomb is triggered in Kellen O'Reilly as he begins to experience disturbing flashbacks to his unresolved and turbulent past. Sounds interesting. Sounds like that could be very good. Doesn't sound weird and conspiracy theorist-y at all. So this one would also go for 2. Sounds like some classic murder mystery if you need it. Also with some sorry, I got hiccups. Psychology thrown in. All right. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more, and then I think I might call it for tonight if nobody has any specific requests. So next, The Brethren by John Grisham. Again, John Grisham writes what he does. Trumbull is a minimum security federal prison, a camp home to the usual assortment of relatively harmless criminals. As 3 former judge. Oh, I have this one. This is where the judges, they get out because they're all seeking revenge, or the people who put them in, and the corruption that they're part of lets them get out, and then the guy who put them away has to like hunt them down while also avoiding all the chaos that comes from them having escaped. So that's this one. If anybody's interested, this one will go for $4. It is a bigger hardback one. So let me know if anybody's interested in that. This seems like a biography. Oh, Katharine Hepburn. Hold on. Katharine Hepburn. Why do I know your name, but not who you are? Katharine Hepburn. Who knows Katharine Hepburn? I don't know if... Who are you? And long last, Katharine Hepburn on Katharine Hepburn takes us to our childhood, into our family life, to our early days in the New York and Hollywood, through the ups and downs of her career, into her close collaboration with many of the leading actors. Oh, this is the book. This is the book that inspired the Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. It's one of the books. She's like an older actress, and she like wrote a ton of things of insight. Now that a lot of like her contemporaries have like passed on and then died and stuff, and like NDAs have expired, and she was one of the inspirations for the author who wrote The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. So I do know who this is. That's why the name was so familiar. So Me, Stories of My Life by Katharine Hepburn. It does have some writing in it, unfortunately in pen. I can erase the pencil one, but it looks like it's in Sharpie. So yeah, it is really interesting. I kind of would love to read this or have somebody else read it and tell me, because I'm wondering if like certain aspects of The Seven Husbands came like from her actual life story. Because I know when I read up on Seven Husbands, and the writer, she was talking about, she mentioned this as a source inspiration. So this one would go for $4, just because it is, again, a bigger hardback book, and I know it does have the writing in it. I'm sorry, but because of how big it is, and like it is in really good condition other than that, it would go for $4. So if anybody's interested in this one, let me know. Yeah, that's so interesting. She looks a little familiar now that I kind of look at her. Like if you look at the pictures, this one, I think I kind of recognize her a little bit. But Art, you missed the Conspiracy Theory Wildness book. This book that like needed therapy. It was like so delusional. It was insane. Okay, then we got a Dean Koontz. This one, the cover has come off, but I feel like you could super glue it back on and it would be fine. Dean Koontz, Fear Nothing. If you're different enough, you fear nothing. When you are different from anywhere else, the night is not your enemy, darkness is not intimidating, shadows are not terrifying. Basically, let's see. He has a very rare genetic disorder. Christopher Snow is the main character, who has a genetic disorder that leaves him dangerously vulnerable to light. His life is filled with the fascinating rituals of one who must embrace the dark. He knows the night as no one else can. A mystery, its beauty, and the eerie, silky rhythms that seduce one into believing anything is possible, until he witnesses a series of disturbing incidents that sweep him into a violent mystery only he can solve. So, interesting, Dean Koontz. This sounds like it'd be $2. This sounds like it'd be $2. I need to go to bed. This is only $2. I will try and fix the cover if anybody's interested. I think I could just super glue it right back on. Let me know if anybody wants that. This is gonna go. God, I don't know if this like is supernatural-ish at all. I don't know, but I think it'd just be like a mystery. So, okay, last two we've got, and then I think I'm going to call it for the night because I'm starting to lose language. Language is not happening anymore. We've got Hidden Things by Jamie Mason. 28 seconds. In less than half a minute, a home security camera captures a hidden resolve in 14-year-old Carly Little as she fends off a vicious attack just inside her own front door. The video of her heroic escape goes viral, and the lives of 4 desperate people will be forever changed by what's barely visible in the corner of the shot. Interesting. Sounds very mysterious. Sounds like I would definitely read it. So this one will go for $3, really good condition. And there is pencil writing, but I can erase that. Last one of the night. One simple thing. Words are very hard, April Janelle. I have to read. Oh my God. I have to work tomorrow. Oh, wow. I have to work tomorrow and I speak all day for work. And so, words now and words tomorrow, there's lots of words happening. And I think I'm going to call it before I lose the ability to speak at all. This is called One Simple Thing by Warren Reed. It is about his father leaves their small town in Wyoming. 12-year-old Rodney Culver's mother takes up with Otis Dell, a fry cook and well-known petty thief. While Rodney resists the man's influence at first, Otis soon draws the boy into his small-time criminal world. Oh, Foster Friends just went live. Okay, perfect. All right, this one would also go for 3 if anybody is interested. If not, I think we might do a raid. There we go. Oh my goodness. I've forgotten how to speak tonight. Thank you guys all for coming and showing out and hanging out with me. I know it's been a while since I've been live. I have no idea if this streamed to YouTube or not. Apparently you can do that now. And I was like, why not? And I tried it. So I don't know if this went live on YouTube or not, but if it did and there's people watching there, thank you for watching. If you guys liked my stuff and my shows, make sure you follow and bookmark my future shows, or subscribe to my channel if this is on YouTube. And I'm having a nonfiction show on Tuesday, and I'll be doing all types of nonfiction. Like everything that can fit into the category of nonfiction is going to be there. So bookmark that, or my next show on Sunday if you're interested. And I will talk to you guys later. Okay, we're going to raid Foster Friends. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it a ton. Have a good night. And thanks, April. It was good seeing you. All right. We ready? Night, CK. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you guys next time. Okay. How do I why am I forgetting how to raid? Create raid. Do I end it now? I'm gonna end it. We'll see what happens. Create a raid. Select. Oh, raid now. Here we go. All right. Woo, I'm out of it. Okay. Bye, guys.